Scorpio, welcome to the channel today. This is a general reading for the sign of Scorpio for January. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Scorpio, I hope you're having a great start to your new year. Welcome to 2026. Let's get your cards shuffled and laid out and get into your reading today. Scorpio, let's see what messages come through for you for your January. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. What's going on with your January? Let's see what we can tell you, Scorpio. All right, bottom of the deck. For your overall energy for January, you pulled the King of Wands. King of Wands, the King of Wands is an energy of, well, it's a mature energy, a leadership energy. It's an energy of, can be entrepreneurship. This is an energy of being an innovator, a forward thinker, someone who's leads with their passion. Someone who really cares about people. It's really altruistic. So let's see how that maybe plays out for your reading today, Scorpio. Let's see what's currently going on with you. What kind of energy are you sitting in? Scorpio, you pulled the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a new opportunity for emotional fulfillment. So you're sitting in a very positive energy right now. Could be emotions overflowing in a positive way. This is a great, exciting, positive, emotional energy that's popping up for your current energy. Scorpio, what's your challenge for January? You pulled the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is an energy of sometimes not being able to make a decision. In this case, really with the Two of Swords, it's really a heads up that you need to trust your intuition. So there's a possibility that in January, you may have a little bit of a struggle trying to figure something out, trying to decide or make a decision. So your challenge is going to be able to really look within and dig within and really trust your intuition to be able to make that decision. Trust your subconscious, trust your gut feeling. Scorpio, what's motivating you in January? What's really driving you? What is it that you really want and desire? You pulled the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a mature leadership energy, but the King of Pentacles is the richest king, the most abundant king in the tarot deck. He knows how to create wealth. He knows how to create abundance, he or she, because it's an energy. The King of Pentacles is surrounded by abundance and wealth. But always with the purpose of taking care of those that he or she cares about. So this is your underlying motivation for January, is really generating a sense of abundance, a sense of plenty, so that you can take care of those that you love and care about. Let's take a look at your recent past. What's going on in your recent past, Scorpio? In your recent past, there's a mature energy of the Queen of Cups. This is a very nurturing energy. This is very caring. Someone who you can go to or that showed up in your life in the recent past that really can give you some heartfelt advice, can be a shoulder to cry on. This is a really empathetic energy, a person with a lot of empathy, a lot of compassion in your recent past. Let's see, Scorpio, what are you thinking about? What's at the top of your mind? You pull the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is Tarot's card for success and victory and recognition. So you're thinking about a successful outcome regarding something that you have a passion for or are motivated for. This comes after a long battle, typically, a struggle. This is the end result of that struggle is, the achievement of that victory, of that success, and also recognition comes with that. So that's, what's percolating at the top of your mind. Some of you. Let's see, Scorpio. What is headed your way in the near future? You pulled the Five of Swords. Now, this is a difficult energy. Five of Swords is an energy of being overwhelmed. It's an energy of being defeated, conquered, or an energy of just winning at all costs, no matter what the consequences or who gets hurt in the process. Could be a conversation, could be a thought process. Hopefully this is not you overthinking or self-sabotaging mentally. The caution with this energy is to wisely pick your battles. Sometimes it's a heads up to live to fight another day. That this may not be the best situation to engage in for the best possible outcome. Let's see, what is, Scorpio, your likely approach to this incoming Five of Swords energy? Your likely approach is the Hangman. The Hangman is a timeout energy. This is really stepping aside, taking some time out to get a whole new perspective on things. And the good thing about this Hangman energy is after that time out, you really come up with, if you see this sun or halo above his head, I'm going to turn it upside down so you can see it better. It's getting that amazing realization, a better perspective, a better approach to how to handle something, that could lead to this victory and success, this positive outcome that, you're really thinking about, that's on the top of your mind. Let's see, Scorpio, what is in your external environment? What are the potential external influences? For your external influences, external environment, you pull the Seven of Swords. This is another difficult energy. This is, I call the sneak or thief card. This is really someone really traveling below the surface or below the radar, trying to get away with something potentially, keeping things close to their chest, not really being above board and honest. So that's something for you to really keep an eye out for in your environment. Potentially someone who's really not being completely honest or trying to get away with something or really kind of traveling under the radar. So just, keep your eyes open, Scorpio. Scorpio, what is Spirit's advice? You pull the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of worry. The Nine of Swords is a card of stress and anxiety. And Spirit is telling you, don't worry so much. Get out of your head. Get into your heart space. Stay in the present moment, that you might be overthinking something here that's keeping you up at night. Let's see, Scorpio, what is the potential outcome if you take your likely approach of the Hangman and taking some time out to get a whole new perspective on this, difficult or harsh energy, this energy of possibly feeling defeated and overwhelmed, battle that maybe you may need to walk away from, or a conversation that's really difficult that you really can't get anywhere. with the person because, you know, they're determined to, you know, win at all costs. But your approach is to really kind of step aside, take some time out, and try to, you know, see things in a different way. So that your potential outcome in that case is the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is typically an energy of emotional loss. It's an energy of disappointment. It can be an energy of grief. If you look at this card, there's 3 cups here, and cups represent emotion, intuition, subconscious. It's really about feelings. There's 3 spilt cups here, but behind him are 2 full cups. These are cups of potential for emotional happiness, but he's so focused on these spilt cups that he doesn't realize there's an option for emotional happiness here. So if you follow your likely approach of getting that time out or taking that time out to get a whole new perspective, then your potential outcome is going to be, I'm getting the ability to turn around and see these 2 cups of potential that are behind you and not focus as much on the spilled cups. You know, this overwhelming energy, or potentially you may have had to walk away from this discussion, this battle, this whatever, you know, difficulty happened here. You take that time out, get a whole new perspective, and be able to turn around and see, you know, there's other options, there's other opportunities for happiness here. You just have to turn around, leave this behind, turn around so you could see the potential for fulfillment and happiness that can be ahead of you. Let's see, Scorpio, if you take Spirit's advice and guidance to get out of your head, stop worrying, stop stressing, and really be in the present moment, what's your potential outcome in that case? In that case, your potential outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of a great deal of abundance, a great deal of prosperity. It has to do with the family and legacy, the ability to have enough material resources that you could pass it down for generations. You know, and this goes back to your underlying motivation, which is this King of Pentacles, who's able to create wealth, who's able to create abundance, create an environment where all those he cares about or she cares about, because it's an energy, that he can take care of them. You know, and the Ten of Pentacles also represents, this Ten of Pentacles can represent long-term investment as well. So it's looking like if you follow Spirit's advice and get up out of your head and stop worrying so much, stop stressing so much, so that you can really focus on what you need to focus on, then you'll be able to, as a potential outcome, create, you know, what you're motivated to create and manifest. This potential financial windfall or long-term investment, or, you know, this could even be health or relationships, but it's something tangible, material for the long term, you know, an abundance of those things. Even could be good health. So I like that for you, Scorpio. Scorpio, let's get you a couple of oracle messages before we wrap up your reading today. Let's see. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What else can we tell Scorpio? What message can we provide them for their January, please? For their highest good, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what else we got for you today. Pulled playfulness. Spirit is reminding you, get out of your head. Stop stressing. Stop worrying. You know, get out of this energy of anxiety and nightmares, potentially, over worrying, overthinking. Take some time out to enjoy yourself. Take some time out to play. Let's get you an additional message oracle message for your January. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. What else can we tell them, please? What additional message can we provide Scorpio for their January, please? Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see. That one wants out. Spirit's just doubling down. Get out of your head. Get out of this 9 of Swords. Take some time out for pleasure. You pulled the pleasure card. Pleasure. Playfulness. Scorpio, Spirit wants you to take some time out to enjoy yourself. So while you're taking some time out to get a new perspective on whatever that difficult situation was we talked about with this 5 of Swords, make sure you enjoy yourself a little bit. You have pleasure and playfulness. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. I really appreciate you. And we'll see you again next month.